Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, yeah?
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see, we'll see.
So, hi again everyone. This is the book of Unwritten Tale, which we are back with here, part 2. And you just saw a little clip from here where you're introducing a master brewer and Wilbur, the little gnome that we are controlling. I think in this game you get to control 3 characters at point, so this is the second one. So yeah, let's get to it. He's just gotten this wooden box. And we need to try and figure out how to capture this little mischievously very, very annoying rat here. Yeah, let's look at the wooden box.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept.
Yeah, he's a bit of a daydreamer. He would really like to do more with his little life than, what's it called, just being Master Brewer's assistant. Let's try and look at the rat.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
Should we test that out? Yeah, there it goes.
That seems to be the rat hole where the little beast plans its raids. The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter. Ooh, I'll take that.
Oh. Apparently he's collecting samples of the rat's fur. Oh well, maybe that's his little hobby. Let's open this.
Let's see. Not a chance. I'll never get this crate open with my bare hands.
Okay, well, let's look at the stove. Just checking out everything we can do here.
Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof.
Is there anything else? We can go outside. We look at the stove, which we just did. There's the rat. We couldn't do anything there. We can speak. And there's a crowbar. Let's
a dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
Let's take it. Maybe we can use it on the box. Okay, so go to our inventory, select the crowbar, and open the box with the crowbar.
Let's see.
Ah, it worked.
What's that? Ah, the user manual.
So, what does the instructions say?
Wood elvish. Succubushish. Here we are. Dwarven. Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunted. Rat hunted. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target.
Oh, we already have that.
DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
Yum yum. Sounds delicious.
Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA.
Okay.
Finally, a simple rat trap.
So we need to get some garbage, I guess. Look at the pipe. What pipe is that?
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
Very cool. Looks very advanced. Let's talk with Master Brewer here. Maybe he has some garbage.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
So, well, let's do some casual conversation here. How are the beer tests going?
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just one pint.
Gotta love them dwarves. Always any excuse to drink more beer. Well, yeah, let's ask, where are the other dwarves? It's quite lonely here.
Where are the other dwarves, anyway?
All away fighting. You know that. There's been nobody here except me for years. I'm keeping the whole place ticking over. If you weren't here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
Okay. So let's ask, have we still not won the war yet?
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years. Neither side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat Slitter, and tomorrow they nobble Bella Sunnitho. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege, the old Arch-Witch. Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
Okay, so that was the war we were talking about last time, in the very beginning of the episode, the part 1. I was reading up the description about the story from the game, and they also mentioned this whole war between the Alliance, was it, and the Shadow Army, I think? So that's kind of where everyone's gone to, apparently. So let's say it must be very lonely here without the other dwarves.
Do you miss the other dwarves a lot?
Aye, there's not much going on here now, that's for sure. In the old days, it was packed and rowdy every night. Stone Chomper and Bolin the Bear, Peppo and Talon, he could beat anyone at finger wrestling. And then, of course, there was Billant, our leader with his golden tankard. Now I've only got you here. You're not exactly a party animal.
Maybe the other dwarves will come back soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure, the times they've had and what they've been through. And me, I can only listen on.
I'd like to hear their stories, seeing as though I'm not with them myself.
Oh, and then he only's got us, eh? We're not anything special, apparently. Thank you. So, you want me to send a robot on a rat hunt, eh?
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
Yeah, we already got the instructions. Okay, well, I guess I have to keep working here.
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
So that was our little conversation with him. Let's see, well, we looked at the pipes already. Well, there's a note. Let's see if there's anything here in front. Just inventory poking out. The robot, we already had a chit-chat with that. Let's look at the chair. If you can do anything with that chair.
That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings.
Okay, and look at the note.
It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast.
Okay. Anything else here? No. Well, let's go to the kitchen. I'm looking for a garbage disposal thing. So, what is all this? Let's look at the apparatus. Is that how you say it?
The Master Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar.
His private setup, eh? He's making a little bit of private stock for himself, maybe? This is rubbish. Maybe we can take some of that.
The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
And it might turn out to be our luck that he hasn't emptied it yet, so let's take the rubbish. Down in those deep pockets of ours. So, what is this then? Look at the net.
Oh no, a very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the master brewer prefers heartier fare.
Okie dokie then. Well, let's just take everything we can kind of find, and maybe we can find some use for it later on, shall we? Look at the food.
Dwarven fast food.
Dwarven fast food. Okay. Don't want to take it? No. Okay. Kitchen waste.
I call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the Last 3 Weeks by Wilbur the gnome.
Oh, we can take that as well. So we have 2 times garbage or whatever to feed that robot, I guess. Look out the window.
The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon.
Okay, so it's in the evening, I guess. Or afternoon. Look at the stove.
The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the master brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it.
Beer sausages. That does sound kind of nice. And this is a coffee pot.
A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The master brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks.
Oh, apparently we can take the empty coffee pot.
The coals in the oven have kept the stove warm.
It's kept the stove warm, but we're going to take this warm pot, stick it down our very deep pockets, and carry it around for fun.
The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up.
Okay, is that a hint for something later, Wilbur? Something we don't know about? Look at dirty crockery.
A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the master brewer pays to things like this.
Okay. We already looked at that. Look at the cooking pot.
An old, rather dirty cooking pot.
Okay. Well, we can take it. With the stuff in it.
Mutant slime.
What is that?
Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding.
Okay. Let's try it again. Just
there
for
is no
fun.
way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime in it.
Oh, he doesn't want to
Slime
take
can be
it.
really evil. Bad slime.
Bad slime. Naughty slime. Very, very bad slime. Okay, well, let's make it the brewing apparatus. I think we're
The master brewer says it's very easy to brew beer. Still, he did go to school for years to learn how.
Okay. Well, let's go, what's there anything here? The water pump.
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain. Although I wouldn't bet on it still working.
Anyway, we got the waste, so let's try and see if we can revive this lovely little robot out here. Find our... Should we attack the kitchen waste first? Feed the robot with rubbish.
Let's see how it likes this. Aha! It works.
Okay. And what was it then? DNA? I think so. So, piece of rat's fur, which we found before in the rat hole. Feed the robot with the rat fur.
And now the fur. A source of rat DNA.
See if it works. Oh! Zin zin!
And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Okay, I thought it was kind of supposed to catch the rat, not just chase it away, but oh well. Let's talk with the master brewer.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Oh, there's an evil slime living in the kitchen. Let's warn him about that.
Did you know there's an evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
Maybe it's his new pet. Let's tell him that the rat has run away.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I call it a day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you later, lad.
Okay, so we're done here. What about all these things you can interact with? What, is there anything new here? Oh, it's still just a pipe. With a rat hole, is there anything new?
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe rotten food, or already digested food, or even more rats. To be honest, maybe
okay.
rotten food, or even more.
So, I guess that's a no-go right now. I think... Yeah, we could go outside here, so let's have a peek outside then.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
Oh, cheer up, Wilbur. It's not that bad, living a normal life. So, this is outside. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna be quiet now. Be careful, Wilbur. Okay, quiet now. Sorry.
Hey, you! Boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy. It's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But...
all of our fates depend on it.
Oh no, where did they go? After the dragon, Wilbur. Jump!
Oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
Okay, so that was MacGuffin in this cage. I guess that's where he ended up landing after Iroh cut him loose. And of course, coincidental down to little Wilbur here. And he has a
tin coffee pot.
No.
It hasn't been used in ages.
Not the coffee.
And guaranteed not for coffee. The Master Brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks.
I didn't mean the coffee pot. I meant the ring, for crying out loud. Does this ring look familiar to anyone? Just a little bit.
A heavy gold ring. Ooh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
Really? Fine script on the inside, you say? That's surprising. Look at the icicle. Okay. Well, let's go back to, can we go back? I want to go back. There he is. Let's go back and talk with Master Brewer. Because a flying cage, apparently.
Master Brewer, sir! Hello? Master
Oh.
Brewer, sir! Where are you? Master Brewer, sir! Master Brewer!
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves. There was this gremlin in a cage, and he gave me this ring, and...
What kind of ring, then?
This ring! It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome? That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer.
Oh, that's not fair. What about we talk with him again?
I think I let him sleep.
Oh.
He won't help me anyway.
Okay, well, he said something about his granddaddy, and we never really got to go anywhere else outside, so let's explore around a bit, see what we can interact with. We can look at some icicles.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
And apparently we can take the icicles. It's gonna be a bit cold in those pockets.
It worked. I got one.
Okay, good for you, Wilbur. No idea what you use it for, but good thing you got one. Now, look at this stretched out tarpaulin, blah blah blah.
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather.
Anything we can snatch? Yeah, why not just take this one as
I'm
well?
not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
Sorry. Let's have a roll. Let's have a look at the roll.
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Tarpaulin. Okay, thank you. Now I at least know how to say it. So let's snatch this rolled up tarpaulin then. If we of course have room in our pockets. Ah, those pockets keeps on surprising me. Yeah, we're not gonna enter there. Let's look at the dwarven statue.
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history.
Okay, and we can't take the statue, though I wouldn't be surprised if his pockets would fit the big statue. So, anything else? The entrance to the gnome hole.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
Okay. Look at the bastion.
The bastion looks so impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed.
Wonder why. Well, let's enter the gnome hole. See if his granddad is there. Okay. Strange ball. But yeah.
Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
Okay, well let's take it. Nemo. No, don't poke it, just take it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's so cute. I want one. Can anyone please make me one of those? I'll be forever grateful. It looks so cute.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself.
Yes, my dear Wilbur, but how on earth are we going to make it stop?
Oh, I can't reach that.
Oh, you can't reach that. Maybe you should have taken it before you activated it. Oh, Wilbur. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop it here then, so the episode doesn't get too long. And, yeah, let's see what little Wilbur here gets up to next time, because it looks like we're not really done with his part of the story yet. So, yeah, see how everything goes, and I hope you all have a great day until then, and take care. Goodbye.